Hello everyone, this is a new show of mine. I am the Protector. You may know me as Aerith, but I am mostly known as Protector. And these are my two partners right now.
I'm Razor Einstein, and that is my brother. I can make your hands clap.
Also known as Berserker.
I told you I was gonna do it. I told you I was gonna do it one day.
I'm gonna kill you later.
And we will be talking about various things around that happens, like gaming, YouTube shows, TV shows, and various other things.
Yay!
So this is basically a news channel, and it is called The Realm of the Protector.
Hold on, I have something completely unrelated. I love how we abandoned our shades.
I want them back, man. Dude, we look dope.
And that relates to a different show that they have.
That was a chaos. Subscribe in the description below.
And right now, we're talking about Rwby.
Yay!
A series by
I am the one.
the creator, Montione,
That's the reason.
as what he said. He was a very well-known creator. He made all the characters of Team Rwby. He made it very memorable. He died in what year?
I think it was like around Volume 3.
2015.
It was before Volume 3.
It's 2015.
2015. And
I think he was 38, right?
he hosted most of
He was pretty young.
Was he?
he was at most of
I
the
think it was in his
RTX
50s.
conventions. So he was very memorable to everyone in the Rooster Teeth community. So the recent series of Rwby was Volume 5. And yeah, we're going to be going over theories. So however you guys start.
Alright. Volume 5 ended with pretty much,
Was it like
Oscar saying to Crow that Ozpin said that they had to go to Atlas, and pretty much, Weiss, I give you hug. Come on, hug. Come on, hug. Come on, Weiss. There we go. There we go.
Why you give her a hug?
I'm giving Weiss a hug because she just left, and then she needs a hug.
Why?
Okay. So, pretty much, I want to talk about how will Weiss react to this. My theory is that they probably had to drag her kicking and screaming, pretty much kicking and screaming. I'm kidding. She's probably going to be like really, really hesitant on it. She's like,
gonna be very
nope,
angry.
nope, oh, no, I'm not going back, because she just left, and I don't think her father found out that she left yet.
Nope. She snuck out.
Yeah, and if you find out, like, I am back. Where the fuck did you? Sorry, where'd you go? Venture. Got stabbed. Missed you. But I
And then her
think
father's gonna be like, go to your
I
freaking
think,
room, like, lady.
I think Weiss will have to do with a lot of persuasion to go, and I think when they get there, it's not gonna be a pretty picture. Weiss's father's gonna be really upset, and I have a feeling that Weiss is going to do something. Like, she's going to snap. And she's going to have enough of her father.
How much do you want to bet she's gonna destroy her house?
She might do that. She might actually destroy the house, like, because she can summon, like, ice creatures. Is that, like, that's a semblance of something, right? What's that, like?
Glyphs.
Glyphs? Yeah. She can...
Her summonses glyphs.
Yeah. She can do stuff like that, which is really impressive. And she's probably going to take it on her father, because her...
Actually, I think her summons haste, actually. I'm not sure.
And her father...
Her power is glyphs, actually.
All Shnees have this ability. Does that mean her
She's doing glyphs, yes.
No. Does her father have that ability?
No.
Because he married into the family.
He's technically not a Shneez, so...
His wife is a drunk. She's not a huntress.
But maybe... I'm trying to think, did she obtain this power from her father or her mother? Because her mother is from the Shnee family, so it must be from her mother. Because we don't know. He can't do it because he, like he said, he married into the family. He took the name. Big move, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also,
And
we revealed it on
We
my
will
birthday, didn't we?
possibly be seeing... You say it?
you can go ahead.
Whitley.
Yeah. Or as the internet has called him, Shitley.
As said.
Mr. Wells.
And I think that this is something I think that might be a little bit interesting. Whitley is gonna stand up for his sister, and actually, and Whitley, Winter, and Weiss are gonna stand up against their father. I think that would be really cool. But here's a question.
Actually, I saw something not too long ago that kind of counteracts that.
Why? But I think Winter and Weiss will stand up against their father because Winter knows.
Yeah, Winter is at Atlas right now.
Yeah.
Winter's a friendly person.
Because they called all the Atlas forces back to Atlas.
But here's the thing I want to know:
Winter's
where are they going to take the relic to?
Yeah, she is.
Actually, the heart of Atlas, or are they going to take it to somewhere else? All can be told in Volume 6. But I think Weiss is going to be very hesitant. It's going to probably take a couple of chapters for her to actually understand, or maybe just a chapter for her to they have to go back. They just gotta. And I think that's in Atlas, Weiss and Winter, and I think even the rest of the gang are going to stand up and probably fight her father. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't even know if the only power that her father has is the company.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking
Plus, she's not even the heir of the Weiss family name anymore.
The heir, you mean?
Because of what she did in that party.
That was still great.
I know.
That was amazing.
She needed to do that. She needed to prove her point there.
Yeah, but especially people oh, it's a good thing that happened to Beacon. Why did you just fucking say me?
Why did you just say it to me?
Yeah, but I think it'd be. Well, here's the question: Ironwood. Do you think he will make
He was at Atlas, you know.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Let me finish. Will he make a reappearance in Volume 6?
I'm pretty sure he will.
And I think it'd be really cool. He sees Yang, oh, I see you got your arm. The arm I sent you, doesn't have a vibrating function.
I don't remember.
No.
Did you really send that to her?
I think so, because pretty much it was sent from someone from Atlas, and how they had a high recommendation on her. And Ironwood probably saw how good Yang is, I'm gonna give you a recommendation, because he's got a robotic arm too.
Yeah, it is.
So I think
He's basically half robot anyway.
I know a lot of people don't like Ironwood, but I love him.
In a way,
in Volume 3, how badass he was. That was so good.
in a way, he's kind of Terminator.
I like him a lot. He just just got the look I don't care about it anymore. Just pretty much the thing was attacking her.
Like how he turned his arm behind his back and shot one of the robots though in that Volume 3.
Oh my god! I want to talk about that scene for a second because Volume 3, that thing with Ironwood was beautiful. He's a Grim Sergeant. Oh my god, that scene was
I
beautiful.
wonder how he did not get controlled though.
Huh?
I was wondering how he did not get controlled by the black
Probably
players.
because it's robots. It's only his arm.
Oh, and related to black Queen players. You know who that was made by?
What?
Yep.
Couldn't find his name percentage.
If you also recommend
No, that's Dr. Watts.
a,
You didn't get the PhD for nothing.
Okay, Dr. Crowler.
Oh my god.
A shout out to Murder Birds. He's who actually said this in one of his reactions. He said that Watts, if you've seen the symbol on the
Volume 3.
scroll, was it?
Yeah, scroll.
Scroll, it had the fancy W in the corner or somewhere on there.
Oh, that wasn't a scroll. It was like a table hologram.
Okay.
It was on his table.
Whatever
it wasn't
was
a scroll.
Whatever was on. Yeah, that was actually his symbol, I think.
And will we be seeing more of Watts in Volume 6? Do you think he might make a little bit more?
Hopefully. He's not a fighter, actually.
In response, Watts is actually Mr. Snee is working with Salem and Watts. Conspiracy theory. Shh.
That's just your thought.
No, it was a random thought that came to my head.
It might be true, actually.
Oh my
Maybe.
God, that was plot twist. Tables are turning. Shit's going down. Let me get my
All
gun.
I've got to say is I don't have time for politics, so I don't really care.
Alright.
Politics.
Go back to my
It's
theory.
pretty much politics.
Yeah, I believe Weiss is going to take some persuasion, and she is going to have to go back to Atlas, and pretty much she's going to go there, and there's going to be soldiers, and her father's going to walk like, "You're back," and it's going to end the episode. I swear that's how an episode's going to end. She's going to be home, walk out, soldiers, guns, father. I'm going to call it right now.
Okay.
It'd be funny as hell if it did it.
That or
Close it out
Whitley
there.
is gonna.
Try to close it out.
As I did. I just did.
Just close out the theory.
Yeah, so pretty much she is going to go back, and
Because we're doing next theory.
shit is going down.
What's your theory? this is the next theory.
I just kind of wanted to address that one theory about Crow and Raven potentially being
Faunus?
faunus due to them being able to turn into birds. All I've got to
It
say
is a known theory, but I don't really know if even anyone mentioned it or not. But
all I've got to say is no, because mainly on the grounds that one, they don't have a faunus trait, and two, no other faunus can turn into the animal. And if they did, and if Blake turned into the cat, said meow, bitch.
yeah, bitch, I'm
Razor
here.
said he would lose his mind.
Oh my god! He said, faunus. It's seen in every situation. There's always a faunus with a. There's always when it makes faunus. There's a person with an animal trait, especially.
Meow, bitch.
Wait a minute, Gira.
What?
What's her father's name?
Gira?
Yeah, Gira. His faunus trait is werewolf.
Yeah.
Like,
Except he doesn't actually turn into a wolf.
yeah, I was about to say
Huh. What is this trait though?
the claws. Like when he remember that
He
whole
grows them out,
Yeah.
but what is his actual trait?
Think
Because we never seen the trait.
the chest hair that I swear looks like a leaf.
Is that-
It looks like a leaf. I swear.
Or an
I
acorn.
don't even know if that's even his
Didn't you
trait.
say it looks like an acorn? at
I
one point?
originally said it looks
It's
like a
shape.
wolf. Originally said it looked like the wolf's head in Volume 4. Then in Volume 5, like no, it looks like a leaf.
I think you said it looked like an acorn at one
No,
point.
But did he actually have a trait? We don't know if that's his trait though.
No, it's gotta be like his claws. Like it actually came out. I think also his fangs. I think I saw like fangs out of
Those
him.
grew out.
Yeah,
Things grow out. Those are
That
transformations.
wait, no, actually that could be a trait. That could be a trait. The
That's
claws
ability.
coming out.
Dude, they have the faunus have a trait. Then they have the ability. So they will have the trait. Then when they're in like combat or something, they can activate the ability.
He doesn't have a tail, does he?
I don't think so. No, we never seen him have a tail because he always got that cloak. And even when he was like flopping in that one scene,
And yet-
he still didn't have a tail.
Yet when he actually mentioned this to like you're wearing something less clothing. You remember
You're
what he
wearing
said?
less clothing.
And then fast forward, he takes off his clothes.
He was going. No, he was ready for battle. He was ready for battle.
charge into battle.
Like that's it. She's in his waifu.
I don't even know who you are anymore. Yeah, she was frozen by
Actually, Salem's my
Raven.
waifu.
Yeah.
What?
Salem's my waifu.
Why
Everyone's
not?
my
You're
waifu.
in some kinky shit, man.
Even Oscar. Oscar is
Can't
also
talk.
my waifu.
Yeah, talk please.
Sorry.
You also maybe say something else.
Cinder froze.
Cinder froze and was by Raven, and I have a feeling that she's still alive. She has the power of fire, and if she did die, who did her mating power spawn to?
Remember this. When they were fighting, you can actually see their aura had shattered.
Yeah, they did.
And pretty much, I'm gonna make this meme once. I guess you could say Cinder turned into an ice baby.
Is that even a meme?
No, it's a song like ice baby.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a parody of Under Pressure, and for some reason it still gets played on the radio. I don't understand why.
I guess I never heard this before.
How you not heard it, man? It's everywhere.
Not for me. Whatever. I'll try to listen at some point. Where's it going on this?
Cinder froze.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Cinder froze.
She will
Raven
probably be
froze
alive.
Cinder.
If she is,
Ha ha. No.
Salem will probably be find her or something like that, something similar.
She'll be highly displeased that she failed.
Yeah, and please. And if you guys ever seen like Naruto or some other show that actually uses a, because isn't it obvious that Salem is using Cinder?
Yes.
She is using her for her power.
My poor waifu.
Because if you don't know, I have not watched Naruto in a while, so
Wait, what?
I have not watched Naruto in a while, so this is going to be very rusty for me. So, what was it? Orochimaru like uses others' bodies to
For his own pleasure.
no, not his own pleasure. Because he dies.
Reincarnate,
Yeah, reincarnation. Thank you.
Kind of like how Oscar's of Ozpin.
In a way.
more or less.
But the other one that's older does it to themselves. But they go into that body and actually take over that body. So it's not like Oscar and Osmond.
It's kind of like somewhat similar.
In a way. But I don't know if Salem's able to do that or not. But I want to say this. Cinder's arm is awesome, but also very disturbing.
Grimified.
And it has the power to steal mating powers.
Here's the thing I
Which
want.
is very terrifying in a way.
Here's the thing I want to walk. If let's say first off, she might be dead because of these. A, she was frozen. B, her aura had shattered. C, she fell from an incredible height.
Well, frozen.
You couldn't see the bottom, and pretty much your aura has shattered. You're gonna die from falling.
Maybe that pit's bottomless.
Well, even if the pit is
In
bottomless.
which case,
Even if a pit is bottomless, there's always a bottom, no matter what. It's pretty much. It's not like you fall through the earth and then pop out the other side and then fall back again. That would be funny.
Have you not seen Gravity Falls?
It's like a portal.
Have you not seen Gravity Falls?
You showed us a bit, and we have
It's
not
like
watched it for a
Portal.
long time. But
There's an episode about that.
here's the thing. Let's say Cinder did die.
It's like portal where you
How
keep falling.
funny would it be
Come back up.
that the last? But here's the thing. This is actually
Come back up.
this is something I found out that even the show made me realize I was right. I think I said before in a previous theory that if a maiden dies, a maiden could have an. I don't think. As he said, a maiden could not have another maiden's power because that would make the maiden too powerful. Cinder apparently knows that. Hey, if I have the powers of a fall maiden. If I kill a spring maiden, I can have the powers of fall and spring. I thought they wouldn't do it because that is far too OP.
Okay, can I go on that?
But she kind of. I don't know. Almost done.
Okay.
But she kind of proved me wrong, saying, "Yeah, you can have two maiden powers and still be OP." And it'd be funny, like she died, and the last person she thought of was Emerald, which would be really weird because Emerald is already OP.
And she has a broken semblance.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I said she's OP. It'd be
In a
funny.
way.
It'd be funny if it went to Raven, but I think it'd be even funnier if it went to Ruby. Like, the last person thought of Silver Eyes. Oh shit, Ruby. Damn it. I think that would be funny as hell. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, yeah, Cinder is very greedy with power. She is, but she does not. She's blind to that. Blind in a way that she does not know that Salem is using her. So I don't even know if Salem is going to find her again.
Alright.
And I also hope Neo do that.
Oh my god, you've been hyping since Volume 3 about Neo.
You will not shut up about that.
No, I won't.
Oh my god.
I'll never will.
You better bring
I
her
still
back
believe-
to
Oh,
someone
and
to
also-
suffer
Wait, I still believe Neo is Roman Torchwick's daughter. I still believe that thoroughly.
There's also a thing about her being a semblance, but
Yoshio or
That's
something.
very-
Henchman, right?
I still believe she's
Feels like a female brother. Also, and now on to the trivia. If you have like a favorite Grimm, what would it be? What animal? And what kind of ability would it have?
Wait, are you saying like favorite Grimm from the show or
No,
favorite Grimm?
your own
that you
idea.
made? Okay.
I said it wrong. Sorry.
a turtle?
I would say Griffin because I want to ride Griffins into battle because Griffins is my.
We already have a dragon, so I can't say dragon.
I think I originally I said something really interesting. I think I said I wanted a. I said this in a post
I wanted a tiger.
of a Ruby character that actually I think I said tiger.
Can it be a cloud?
That was me, boy.
Yeah, no, but I said something about
I want a cloud.
is
as
there a
Grimm.
tiger Grimm? That I asked.
Cloud Grimm.
A cloud?
A cloud.
What kind of Grimm is that?
That would be
It's a
weird.
very harmless.
I actually
Grimm.
this is the thing that I was
It
even,
just rains on you.
A while ago, I was part of the Ruby Republic fan page, and I said,
Yeah, you should
and I asked a question, and there's a lot of people who have more knowledge of Ruby than I do. Is there a tiger Grimm? And someone actually thought I was talking about a Grimm, tiger faunus. Like, no, I'm talking about. No, I don't know why, but he replied. The admin who approved it said tiger faunus. Like, I'm saying,
my God.
I'm saying Grimm. Oh, I read it as a faunus, man. I'm sorry. And Is there a
That
tiger?
would
Get
fun.
Tax Boy.
That'd be really funny. It'd be really cool if it's a tiger grim, because then all 3 other animals are in it.
Plus, it would be interesting if like there was an apocalypse in the Remnant before.
Can there be a turtle Rwby?
Or for,
move so
for human-
slow.
Can I be talking?
I'm sorry.
Like for humans or faunas, or any kind of species in the world, I don't know if there's any more of that than that. Turn into grimified humans, like zombies, kind of.
Oh my god, I'm just kind of like picturing Grimetropolis.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
A
Well,
grim,
next survey question.
and what says a grim walks into a burger store and sees a grim. I like the grim burger, please.
Grim burger.
That would be cool. That would actually be
What
pretty
if,
cool.
what if there was a hamburger?
That would actually be pretty. Actually, order that. That would be pretty
A
cool.
salad grim. A salad
Seriously,
grim.
imagine that. That makes pretty cool.
Oh my god, bro, I'm just picturing it right now.
Grim.
I'm sorry, I'm done. We're done.
Burger grim.
I'm done.
Next trivia question.
Grim. Mashed potato
Um,
grim.
Which weapon is your favorite out of all the characters' weapons? Mine is Winter's, since I like katanas a lot.
I like.
I don't know what mine is.
I have 2. I do like Ruby's Crescent Rose. I'm doing mine because you want us all. I think you want us all 3 of those. I do like Ruby's Crescent Rose a lot. But Weiss, after a long time, has started to grow on me because
I
this,
know.
okay, so this. I do fencing, and Weiss's weapon is a rapier, and I've seen a rapier.
Do a
That
pose.
thing is
Gorgeous.
I
also
saw.
said
I
I
saw.
will possibly get that for you
I
for someday.
saw a rapier.
I
at
also
a
said I
tournament,
might buy you one at some point.
I'm just saying this.
Probably gonna buy
I
one.
saw a rapier at a tournament, and I literally just couldn't stop looking at
Don't
it.
you dare. That was my idea. Why?
Because it's a rapier. It's a beautiful piece of weaponry. It's so sexy.
You
Oh.
want to do pose?
Fencing pose?
Yes. Take next.
On guard. Yeah. I'm actually
And
Don't worry about it,
salad.
just-
on guard.
Here you
I don't know if they could see you, but that's good enough.
If you could, I was having my feet separate at
Try doing it in
at a shoulder distance apart. My left foot was turned forward, while my right foot was facing forward because I am a righty. My right hand this way, my left hand like this for balance. And you can't see it. My battery. I can't tell. Oh yeah, I see it. Ooh, not the good. No, like 20, let's say about 35%.
go. I am the
Alright.
one.
Next question. Next thing.
For the next trivia question,
How many trivia questions are we doing?
3.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, I got one. This relates to our new group page on Facebook. Yay! You want to mention it?
Ruby Revenant.
I'll put that in the link below. But if you ever join our group, make sure if you do have one or not, doesn't matter. It's optional. So if you have an OC, original character, in the world of Remnant, please post it. Weapon, name,
Weapon, semblance, name,
abilities.
team name as well, semblance.
Physical
Species.
description.
Yes. If you are a faunus. If you're a faunus, what kind of faunus are you?
And
do you,
what would be your trait?
and do you also want to talk about our OCs?
Sure.
Alright, you go
I'm
first.
the leader of Team Platinum. Pandora Finbar.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I heard Finbar, I just thought of the Jimmy Neutron character Finbar Calamitous
I don't know those characters.
every time.
Finbar Calamitous.
You're a character. They talk more about it. I just had to get that on my chest.
Yes, my summons
Wait,
do
what,
not
wait,
remember.
name your character.
Yes.
What you are. Are you?
I'm a faunus, tiger faunus.
Are you a white tiger faunus?
That's a snow
I
tiger.
just
Snow
walked
tiger.
away.
That is snow tiger.
tiger faunus. I think.
Yeah.
I got.
Siberian tiger, I think.
I believe it was the tail I had. Can't remember.
Siberian
I know, like your weapons that you can shoot shoot knives.
Yes,
stuff
that's
like
a skill I have.
Yeah.
That's not exactly my weapon. It's a skill I have. My character wears a cloak. he has a skill that he is covered in blades. He doesn't have too much where it will actually harm himself, though.
He went through a metal detector of all the knives, like, sir, can you please remove the coat? Holy shit.
I just love the idea. I just thought of it when I was at work one day.
Talk about semblance?
Yeah. Do you remember exactly what it was? It's like two really powerful summons, though.
I know,
So
like,
it-
something about, like, it wasn't teleportation, it was something like,
I know.
shadow stuff. Like,
Extreme speed.
shadow stuff!
No, it wasn't Shadow. I changed that because it wasn't allowed.
Okay, never mind.
It's something like where I improve my abilities or something. Can't exactly remember.
Okay. Can I do mine?
Huh?
Can I do mine?
What?
Can I do mine?
I'm not done yet.
Okay, sorry. So you're done.
My summons actually improves my abilities in a way, and I go to the full extent of my power. It's not too OP, but the way that it's not too OP is that after I use it, I am basically out of commission or
Aura?
yes, that too.
Dude, you're taking my semblance. I've been saying for months, my semblance is adrenaline rush. That when my aura's about to shatter,
It's actually
my,
called
all my
a huntsman's it's like prayer things or something. Huntsman's oath or something, I think.
we're all like. Alright. It sounds exactly like mine. That all my.
It's not exactly like yours.
No,
You said you did wind.
no. That was my original thing, but you said I can't do that anymore because it was too OP. So I said I was gonna do adrenaline. I was gonna do my original plan was it being a dice roll when either my strength, my reflexes, or my speed was increased to its maximum priority for a short period of time. But then I decided to change it to adrenaline rush, where my everything is amped up for only a minute. But when it's done, my aura is shattered and I fall to the ground exhausted. That was my semblance.
And I'm just like, damn it, Lust, get your fat ass up here.
But guess I can do wind now. I guess I can do wind.
You could change it later.
I'm doing wind.
He's
Okay.
doing a tornado, man.
Alright, can I do mine now?
Yeah, sure.
My
Hurry up,
character,
though. Hurry up, though.
I'm doing fast. Okay, my character's name is Lust Soulblade. Pretty much, he's a human. Pretty much saying this, he's got a scar right on his left eye, like right next to his eye. That kind of goes around his ear. It's really cool because he got attacked by a guard that nearly cut his eye out. His weapon, pretty much, he's a little bit more muscular than me. His form's a little bit bigger. His weapon is like a titanium armor plate. That it's lightweight, so it's easier for him to attack because titanium's heavy. His is lighter, so he can easily attack. And
If you have to look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah,
and
he
move
pretty much
those-
like, I'm Dwayne Johnson. I have muscles. If I punch you, I will knock you out in one hit.
I have Arnold.
His weapon, pretty much his titanium. They can bust out like these swords that are about the size of his. The titanium is from his elbow to his knuckles, so he could still do some punching. Rest in peace, Ugandan knuckles. And his swords will come out the size of his elbow to his knuckle, and he can slash like this. But also, he's got like little machine gun, kind of like machine guns on top of it, which is they're small. They only kind of pop out a little bit. And when he needs to, he can like shoot out the blades, pick them up, and they kind of turn into double-edged swords, which he can use for that. And when he wants to, just kind of bring them back up. And the swords, when they combined, when they're like this, they combine like this. They kind of make a tilt, and whatever metal does that, the metal will kind of come out from the swords, making like a full blade. It's kind of really cool.
And also, do you mind mentioning my weapon? Because I forgot to mention
I don't remember it yet. I don't remember what your weapon is. I don't remember.
You gotta go. I almost done though, so I can.
Yeah, I'm almost done. My character's semblance, he can kind of control a little bit of the wind, just a tiny bit. What he could do is he could surround himself in a hurricane.
Actually, hold on. I got an idea for you to actually make your summons probably more believable. You actually have the power to move the wind with your body. Like when you do kicks, you can move the wind.
That'd be pretty cool.
So you can probably do that.
And I'll do that. And like, what my plan was that when he spins around, he can create like a miniature hurricane that he can travel and just destroy anything in his path.
I wouldn't say that.
However, it's only for a short period of time. Like he doesn't have a lot of time. But this only works when his semblance is that when his aura is about to shatter. Like then he can, like when he feels like his aura is about to shatter, he creates himself a little hurricane and it can go out, but it only lasts for about 30 seconds to a minute. When he does, his aura shatters and he falls to the ground because he's dead exhausted because all of his energy is done. Mayonnaise, your turn.
Let me explain my weapon real quick. I already explained that I have blades inside my clothing, and my weapon is basically 2 ninja blades.
And I also forgot to mention, my character has an ability that he's able to, like, read when he fights an opponent, he's able to read them and automatically know where their weak point
He
is.
also likes to make fun of my name.
Tell him your
Your
name,
turn.
please.
My name is Mayan Primos.
Isn't it Primos? I thought it was Primos.
Primos.
Primos, okay.
Primos or
Whatever.
Primos, whatever. It doesn't matter. Basically, I'm a human male from the...
Continue, why are you looking at us?
Hurry up, please. Come on! Please.
What's the one region I'm from, again?
Mistral? Maybe?
No.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Vacuo?
Vacuo.
Vacuo, yes.
Yeah, I'm from
Human
Mistral.
male from Vacuo.
I'm from Vacuo as well.
I'm
And then,
Mistral
basically, my weapons are... Well, originally I had shock gauntlets, but... I might still keep those, but I'm not really sure. But and then I kind of switched mine more or less to like just having like basically like a hunting bow as my primary weapon. And then what else? My semblance is basically where I use a portion of my aura, basically like 10% of my aura to basically generate one of 2 things, either a shield that kind of protects me and pretty much anybody around me in the vicinity of basically 15 feet.
Why are you on the ground?
Because
Okay.
this is my comfort zone.
Okay.
And also, I can basically then convert that also either into a shield, or a spear.
Get up on the chair. I
basically.
don't know if they can see you.
They can see me. Can you see me?
Just get up on the chair. This can
He's John Cena! I knew it.
Keep going.
Basically, it's either turns into a shield if we need defense, or if I want to go more offensive, it turns into a energy spear, basically. So, yeah, that's about it.
Alright. Alright, do you want to say anything else? Want to talk about anything else?
We will be back in a bit.
Yeah, before we go, I want to say something. Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, I don't like you anymore.
Shall us we go.
Hurry it up, though.
Yeah, because I wanted to watch the Brock and Misty episode.
Shall us
I
we go.
heard one line. I was like, okay, this is not so bad. Let's get going. Shall us we go? Exited YouTube, just walked away, and I was done with humanity. Okay, we'll be right back now. It's going down, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh
And
my-
then
I
on
lit-
that day,
I
maybe
lit-
bonus
I want to see him fight against Ironwood.
Oh my, that would be so cool.
All I've got to
Who else
say
do you
is
think would he fight
Razor.
against?
Razor.
Who else is muscular? Not Yang, but
Hazel. Oh.
Hazel versus what's his face?
who thinks Hazel or Yura?
Ooh, that would be a tough one because
Who
Hazel.
would win?
Hazel
Yura or
can't
Hazel?
feel pain. And Hazel.
Well, Secure is a werewolf. Apparently,
Yeah.
you would see.
He's,
or
he's
just
made
a
of flesh though, and then Hazel kind of isn't in a way.
Good question.
Why?
Will we be seeing more of Raven in Volume 6?
I'm pretty sure we will. Did you not see that scene?
I did. I remember seeing it. I
Well,
remember
I'm
you.
worried
I remember seeing it again,
I'm
and
sure-
you pointed it out.
I'm sure we're going to see Ty in
I
that one,
think.
too.
I think he might play a little bit more of a role. Like he might.
Mhm.
Oh, that could be interesting.
I swear to God, they introduced him in the one episode,
If
and then
he
they
fights, that's gonna be
literally
awesome.
forgot about him.
If he's going to be in combat, I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see what weapon he uses.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Did they not show that in that picture though?
No. I don't know. He just because he kind of like had it like his fit. Like he kind of was like
Unless he uses
Yeah,
his hands though.
he might be because he was training.
Because he has his
Let
best
me
tattoo,
finish.
remember?
Let me finish. He was training Yang in hand-to-hand combat, so he might have like been like the hand-to-hand combat, like the brawler like Yang is. He might be that.
Do you not have anything on his arms though?
Yeah, look. Yeah, you guys continue talking. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. I'm looking it up.
And
Also, that does highly support that one theory that we
Right,
watched.
Team.
he also has a dust tattoo. Did you not know?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, Steam.
Oh my
Start.
That's also his signal too.
All right, let's look here.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, here we go. Yeah, he just has his fist. Yeah, see, no fists. They're just fists.
No weapons.
No weapons.
No weapons.
I was thinking he would have something like
No.
What if you
like
have like
a-
a hunting
like
knife?
a little
And-
thing on his arm, like Yang
Very
does.
quickly, I think she's like a sorcerer, but she looks a lot like Ruby. Holy shit!
That is Rwby's mom.
I know, but he had like ridiculously
Summer.
looks like. All right, if you guys
And
want
we're
to talk
also
about,
trying to.
hold on. See,
I can just put it in the video, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying this.
You can just send me that
Dominic.
picture and I can
Alright,
just put it in the
Razor,
video.
Razor,
What?
you can do the voice.
I am a sorcerer.
Okay, do that. Also, that's the end of my theory.
And also, we're all trying to figure out what happens to Summer Rose. And who is the girl that Hazel was talking
Also,
about?
does Cinder survive?
Hazel. Okay,
I
third.
say no.
I don't know how many times this they said the name. It was kind of low, and man, I'm busting this out
He
again.
said Lieutenant Lionheart. Who is that?
Wait, what?
Osmond said Lieutenant Lionheart. Who is that?
Wait,
It's someone that was trained by Lionheart. Lieutenant Lionheart. It wasn't Lionheart.
I
It
didn't.
was something
I
else.
didn't hear Lieutenant Lionheart at all.
No, wait,
Unless they didn't say
no,
Lieutenant.
wait,
it was
what-
something.
wait,
I know he
wait.
said Lionheart though.
what scene? What part are you talking about?
Right when he actually explains it.
What part?
Right after Hazel asked him to explain it to him. To Oscar.
Okay. Yeah, I'm busting. Let me. Hang on. Just give me a second. Because I know what I heard. Because you guys been saying it's Summer Rose. It's not, and I yelled at you people for it.
I realized that though.
Yeah, Rooster
I
Teeth,
realized it wasn't Summer Rose.
I'm going to have the name play
He
one
is going
time.
to Rooster Teeth.
For real,
for
right,
us.
we'll get to go on the next theory.
I know. I'm very quickly. I'm just finding the episode. I believe it's chapter 13. Am I right? No, I think it's chapter.
It's
14.
basically.
Why is this internet being so slow? Goddamn.
Turn on the volume
Razor.
because
Yeah,
I don't want
Razor.
to get a strike.
Razor.
I'm just double checking. I want to make sure this is the right scene. Okay. This is chapter 12. Hold on.
Razor, it's basically when we disagree about Pokemon and then you say I'm
What?
gonna go Cerebi on your ass.
Yes. Oh my god, that's like me every day. Man, okay.
Also, whenever we watch the Sun and
right.
watch the anime, as seen. I am the one who
Yeah.
need to come. The street under the sun. the
Listen.
dust is sun.
Richard
Wretched Lionheart
Reinhardt,
was Hazel's assistant, right? Is that what you said?
Razor's sister. Hazel.
Razor's sister?
Hazel.
That is not your sister, my
You're
boy.
making you Hazel.
Who is you?
Hazel's sister.
Who is you?
Razor's sister.
My sister's name is Angelica.
It's Angelica.
Hey, come
what?
on, man.
Actually, my character's name has a sister named Angelica, and one of the characters in United Underground actually flirts with her, having no idea it's my sister.
And then you
until
just show up out of
until I
nowhere.
walk up, and she's like, "Oh fuck."
We will explain your stuff in
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'll explain it later.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Your turn.
Okay, my theory now. Spoiler alert ahead. For anyone who hasn't seen the what chapter was it?
What chapter we just want?
Or Cinder?
Cinder. Chapter 13.
13? It wasn't 14, was it?
No, 14 was the chapter volume finale.
Okay. Yeah, it was 14. Or 13?
Yeah.
13. For chapter 13, if anyone has not seen that episode yet, or volume, or whatever
Although if
it's
you
called.
haven't, you are slacking.
Huh?
You are
Shame.
slacking.
You have brought shame upon your family and your household, and your pets.
A curse will follow
What are you
you
talking
wherever you go.
For
Can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
For shame.
Everyone knows Cinder. Everyone hates her since Volume 5. So,
I love
whoever
her.
does like her
She's my
is... I don't even know what they are. Uno. Right. Okay, this is the end of this,
Sorry about the cut. We thought about doing something else,
worry
but
about
we
it.
decided
Right.
let's just wait on it next week.
we're gonna be talking about more things next week, so don't worry about that. This video was just about Rwby, so we'll be explaining more for the realm of the protector. more next week, Friday.
Hey, or just whenever this video is uploaded.
Yep. Exactly.
And his name was John Cena.
And we'll be back next week.
Alright.
Your host, the Protector, and
Razor out.
Your boy out.
the Berserker.